again for a debrief.
Okay, so recording on the debrief, and we just go around briefly and basically talk about your experience in the empathy circle today, what you liked, and then also what more you might have wished for. If there's anybody who wants to start, otherwise I'll choose somebody. All right, Megan, how about you?
I really liked having empathy in Spanish and connecting with people, connecting with someone who might want to do an empathy circle in Spanish, because I've been really wanting to do that and not feeling like I have the proficiency in the language. Mm-hmm. And that would be really cool. Yeah, I just feel really excited, but also overwhelmed with ideas and possibilities. And I get excited about a million projects, and then sometimes have a hard time following through on them all. So I'm aware of that. And yeah, I just felt kind of spacey today. I'm I guess I'm okay with that. It's okay to just do sometimes and show up anyway. And I think, having mostly people who kind of all are on the left kind of changes the energy. It kind of, sometimes I feel oh no, we're going to kind of all start going in this one direction together, but then it's going to be wasted energy because we don't have the other side of the equation of humanity. Oversimplifying it as if there's two equations, two sides, which is still not true. But yeah, thank you.
Okay. Evan?
Sorry, I've got a blender going on in the background. I think that I'm still appreciating just the opportunity every week to be heard. It's not a normal part of society out there, so we come here, and I think that's why we come here, to be heard. So that's great. I guess I want to share one more thing about the emotion stuff. I'm just, it's tough with the emotion stuff because I feel I think it's so much better to share emotions in my experience with someone that is gonna hold it and care for you and not attack you. And I can't know that with strangers. So it's and then it's so traumatic when you share your emotions and somebody, gets triggered by something you said, and then all of a sudden it's about them, and then they need to attack you, and it's okay, I'm just gonna never share again. So it's tough.
Okay. All right. Jyoti?
I wish I'd gotten the time thing synced up for myself, so I just wish I'd joined in earlier.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, great. Edwin?
Every circle is a learning experience, so I appreciate that. And it's just seeing all the different aspects and looking at how to improve. The empathy circle is sort of a process and a forum. How do we? So a lot of questions come up and I keep making notes and trying to incorporate it into a training, and to be able to just address all the different things that come up, how do we kind of be more open? How do we go deeper, but yet not wanting to put anybody on the spot, oh, you got to be emotional, you're not emotional. I was saying a little bit, Evan, I didn't, it's for me, it's just really important everybody just be what you want to be here. It's there's no expectation, I've been in groups oh, you got to be emotional, and there's all this judgment about not, it's just, the idea is just everybody just come as you are, speak as you want, be judgmental, be non-judgmental, just be who you are. But how to sort of document all that and, kind of explain that and articulate it. And so every circle, I kind of learn a bit more about sort of these nuances. And so I just appreciate that sort of ongoing, deeper learning, and also how to translate that into, into some kind of learnings that can be shared. So that's where I am.
Okay. Well, I really like the fact that people come from all over the world to do this, and I also appreciate, for me, since I only speak one language, English, how really generous and how they're showing their vulnerability by trying to talk about these things in my language, and I really appreciate and value and think it's a great gift that. We had people from Poland and Latin America, and I just really feel happy about that. And I just want to put out, the vision. Certainly my vision of an empathetic culture is you walk out your door, and you may trip, something may happen. But instead of worrying about being mugged or somebody's going to steal something from you, what if something happened? If you got into trouble, there'd be somebody who would be willing to listen to you really deeply. That would be something to fight for. So that's it.
Okay.